Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, we are back after a long time. So, we're going to update what we have been doing, what we have been healing, and what is the progress on our twin flame journey so far. So, just to begin with, it is very much important that healing the inner block on your twin flame journey compared to what is happening outside. This is something that we learned in our journey during this period. You must have seen that we were not making a lot of videos, or we are not active externally much, because God was guiding us to focus on the inner work so that we can ground our physical harmonious union. That is where we were guided to focus on. So this months we have been very much focused on the inner energy, calling in God to clarify and to heal the separation that is blocking us to move forward in the next days into our physical union. So just to update what had happened, we have done a spiritual breakthrough, and I invite Valentina to share.
Yeah, so the wonderful news that we've been really moving towards for a year and a half is that I've now been granted my visa. So yeah, it feels so good. So I can move to India and I will be permitted to live there for 1 year. And then while I'm there, we can look to extend it. But this has been what we've been working towards. We chose to move in together pretty much after a few months of meeting. And India just always felt like we're always leaning more towards India because it's going to be very grounded for us to build our foundation together. We'll have a lot of household support and it's the best for our family and our finances will go far in India. So we're very happy and I get to be a mama as well, have a son. I will meet him. So yeah, it's great news, really great, and I get to meet my one true love for the first time, physically for the first time, in God knows how long, and it'll feel like he's with me right now, even if we're not physically together. But we get to physically meet each other, which is great. It's a big milestone that we've come through, so we're very happy. We did a lot of work to get here and the work pays off. Doing the mirror exercise absolutely pays off. And, we couldn't have done it without our spiritual teachers, Jeff and Shaleia, um, who are a solid foundation in all twin flames coming together. Yeah.
Yeah, like I just remember, like it is told again and again that, in order to bring one twin flame set together, it takes a lot of effort. Not only the effort of the twin flame that, who are putting into the energy to heal the separation, but behind our success, like behind our spiritual breakthrough, there is a big community from whom we receive the energy. Because when we were moving through our separation consciousness, there was a lot of like space holding that we received from the community. Because yes, like, when we hit our separation consciousness, the dark places, somewhere we really get lost into that illusion that, oh no, this is not for us, let's not move forward, this is a lot of effort, why I should do the inner work for getting this done, and all that thing came up. But we just knew that it is ego pulling us behind, that okay, don't go forward. All that we did is we just had faith, okay, that we knew in our heart that we are going to have our harmonious union in this lifetime. This is going to happen, and we feel completely supported with the spiritual teaching that we are receiving. And that is the core, because twin flame comes to each other for one purpose, that is your spiritual ascension. And this is something that we realize, that Like anytime we feel like things are not moving forward, energies are not moving forward, is basically where the energies within us is not ready to move forward. And sitting there and healing those blocks helped us to move forward one step ahead. Because this is very much necessary. You might be thinking that is it necessary? Yes, it is necessary. In order to come into harmonious union, the key step towards is to come together. Because staying away from each other, it is just showing a block, that there is some block that is keeping us away, because she is me and I am her. Like once we started coming to each other, that the desire to have someone just ended. It feels like home. So finally,
Mhm.
then what's the point, to stay away or not to stay together? So then we just sat down and started healing every block that came up. Just check within your consciousness, why. We just kept on healing why we cannot be together at this moment. What is that voice that is telling us that we cannot be together, and just kept on healing that. And then God revealed the process, how we can be together in a peaceful way and for a longer time. Because even after coming together, Jeff and Shaleia say that you need to do inner work before harmonious union also. Even after harmonious union, the process does not end. We will keep on doing the inner work. And that is the key to keep the harmonious union, or
Mhm.
keep your relationship with your twin flame stable for eternity, that keep on ascending. Any stagnancy on your spiritual journey is detrimental to the harmonious union energies, like sabotaging your harmonious union energy. So we healed a lot around
Mhm.
sabotation, self-sabotation, that was pulling us behind, not allowing our energy to grow and expand. I will say self-sabotation was one of the core healing. Anything else, Valentina, you feel we have.
Yes, yes. So something that has come to me, like to share. I was watching a twin flame ascension soul class, which is foundational to us coming together and for all twin flames come together. So I was watching one of the twin flame ascension school classes, and what Jeff shared about the mirror exercise, it made me understand my relationship with the mirror exercise more and how it works. Because he described it kind of like your twin flame union as a fire, and you need to keep putting wood onto the fire for the fire to stay there. And he said, like, as you do that, the fire grows and it gives to you, you receive from it, and it's like a magical fire. And in order to keep the fire burning, you must continue to chop the wood and put the wood onto the fire. What he said though was also that you don't need to just only just keep chopping wood and putting it on the fire. What will happen is you chop the wood, you've got plenty of wood, you put it on the fire, the fire receives from the wood the oxygen and it grows, and then you'll be receiving from the fire, you'll just be going about your day enjoying your twin flame union, harmonious union, and then you'll start to know, so the fire needs some more wood to keep it burning, so I'm going to get some more, and you put some on that you've already got, but then you must continue to chop more wood and bring it to the fire. So this is our relationship with the mirror exercise. We we must continue to utilize the mirror exercise in order to maintain this high vibration of love, and in order to continue to transcend onto the next level. This is the process. So I found that very beautiful, and it made me just realize my relationship with the mirror exercise and how it works, because there was never um, like an analogy which allowed me to receive so much clarity as this about my relationship with the mirror exercise. So I wanted to share that. Yeah, it feels really good to do the mirror exercise. You bring that love in your heart, and then that's reflected on the outside in your twin flame union, but in all areas of your life, whatever you've healed through.
Yes, very
Yeah.
nice example, and the thing is, the fire is the unconditional love. Like, as we keep on doing every mirror exercise, brings that unconditional love into the relationship and into the vibration in our consciousness. Yes, and there is no break from that process. That okay, like I'm feeling bored and I don't want to do that, but that's going to slowly. It's not like that. Okay, we got awakened and then everything else is taken care. No, there is a effort that goes into keeping that unconditional love growing. And that's what mirror exercise does. Help us to keep that vibration in our consciousness uh, every day. And this is going to be like a lifestyle, not like, or not an event like, okay, we did it, we got our harmonious union and done. No, no, we are not going to do that mistake. We have learned from that. uh, we are committed to our inner work, to our ascension, to our connection with God, and then that gives us that unconditional love that keeps our relationship healthy and growing. Yeah.
Right, hun. And so what happens if someone was to stop doing the mirror exercise or not keep it on top of it? What would happen? What would
Slowly
happen
the
to them?
vibration is going to fall off. Like, you'll fall out of the vibration of unconditional love. It is basically like, you'll feel like, oh, I did it and I reached this stage and I don't want to do more. That's very normal. You'll feel like I don't want to do more. It's a very normal feeling. But if you stay there in that vibration, slowly it will fall off. Because if you don't keep on ascending, it is simply that stagnancy is going to pull you down into the separation consciousness naturally. So keep on healing, keep going deeper. If you don't see anything happening that even we experienced, there were a time like, we are doing so much of inner work. It had been close to 2 years just to, heal this kind of technical block. Felt like giving up, felt like, okay, no motivation, no self drive to go further. But we just kept on choosing that, okay, if it is not done yet, so there are blocks there. And we just claimed our support with our coach and just kept on doing that one mirror exercise, healing that one block or healing that one upset of that day. And then today we are here, like, just few more days and you're going to see us in one screen, no more two screen. It's very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
we wanted to share this joy with you because we do believe that all of you are healing, whoever are connected with us, or if you are even meeting us for the first time through this video, you are healing with us
Yeah.
and you deserve it in your relationship with your twin flame.
Yeah, it hasn't been an accident that you've attracted this experience of this video. It's come into your consciousness for a very specific reason, and it's, the universe inviting you to begin your own twin flame journey. And something else I would like to share as well is, yeah, like if you stop doing if you don't do the mirror exercise to feel good, like if you do it like, oh, I'll just do it to be okay, but not keep going deeper and doing the mirror exercise to come through more upsets so that you feel good within your heart and that total pure unconditional love vibration. So if you don't do that, what happens is you just start to feel like heavy, kind of like you're trudging through mud sort of feeling. It's like a heavy feeling on your soul and on your heart, which is like a block. Um, and what would happen is it would manifest into tension in your union, stress, anxiety, all these things that we
Yeah.
we don't look for. So and if someone was to continue to not heal, they would just fall out of their twin flame vibration, wherever they were at. It would just reduce to like nothing, and then you would like ultimately break up. So that's why it's important. You don't just go, oh, I've reached union or harmonious union. Now I can take a nap for eternity and I'm not going to do any more mirror exercise. No, 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 no. Um, you just really beginning. When you come into harmonious union, you're just really beginning to ascend. So right now we're working towards that point of a ground zero, as they call it. And when we hit ground zero, which is harmonious union, then from there up, that is us beginning to ascend. So we're just, imagine you're like digging up through a hole and you're digging yourself out of it. So the healing is eternal as well. And what happens as well, going back to the fire analogy, as you keep healing, what will happen is you won't have to do the mirror exercise anymore, but that's when you reach perfect union with the universe, with God, whatever you would like to call this entity. When you heal, what will happen is the blocks will then not come anymore on your heart. You won't have any more upsets. And when you do that, when you come into perfect union, it's like you become aware that you are fully one with this energy of unconditional love, and you are 100% part of it. And then no more illusions will come to the surface to be cleared with the mirror exercise, because you've then achieved that state, your natural state of being. So yeah, you don't know how long it will take, but that doesn't matter. The journey is all part of the fun of getting there. But that is the penultimate goal here.
Yeah, it's like, that seeking for God is a never-ending process. It's a journey. So yeah, because God is not limited, it's like expanded consciousness. So just keep moving with the consciousness that you have now, and just that desire to know God more, or to embody more God and love, that's going to give you that driving force to keep that, fire burning between you and your twin flame. And this always begins with
Yes.
a choice, and you, not like, oh, why Valentina is not doing the inner work because I am upset here. Never going to help me. So don't do that. In case you are doing that, take the responsibility. If your twin flame is mirroring anything, uh, they are simply showing a place that we need to heal, or I need to heal, in case Valentina is mirroring any upset to, or showing something that is upsetting me. It is my upset, and I do mirror exercise to heal that within me. And then that
Or
itself,
vice versa.
yeah,
If I seem
definitely.
or I
Yeah,
feel I'm upset with Madhu, no, it's an upset within me. It's one consciousness, but the divine masculine takes responsibility of his healing, the divine feminine takes responsibility of her healing. That's the way you do it. But you're healing the one consciousness that you share. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
very
it's
cool.
just one love, one consciousness, one God that both of you are moving towards. So there is no separation. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel complete with this.
me too. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Thank you. Bye bye.